Today I'm here to talk to you about Mr. Higgins and conversation engineering. Now think about why are chatbots important for e-commerce sites. They matter because at the point of purchase, they help answer customer questions. This gives customers better experience. Now there are two steps to a great experience. Great interface and great script. One part technology, the other language. Let's look at Amazon.com, the world's largest online store. They have great product description, customer feedback, and customer question and answers. Well, what happens if you're not Amazon? What happens if you're financetrainingcourse.com or FTC for short? Now, they have some product description and some customer feedback, with no customer question and answers. So how does FTC sell? FTC sells if you're an MBA student looking for an assignment and you decide to do a search. You'll eventually end up at a site similar to FTC. Now before you buy something from that site, say a $50 package, you have a question and you won't buy it without having that question answered. If you have a chatbot, that's great. Your customer gets his answer and you get his sales. But if you don't have a chatbot, the customer walks away and you lose out on the sale. So theoretically speaking, this is how it should work. If you have a chatbot, your sales should skyrocket. Theoretically. Right? Wrong. Implementing a chatbot isn't as easy as it seems. Giving a chatbot the right context to respond correctly to a given situation is extremely hard, and the majority of implementations end up like this. I'm sorry, I don't have an answer to your question. I'm sorry, I don't understand your question. Or I'm sorry, can you get back to me later? We decided to make an automated process that would allow bot builders and bot developers to improve their chat scripts. The Higgins engine. It's an engine that scores for readability, understandability, and user experience using these basic functions. It also helps path traversal and tagging and mapping of your scripts and removing non-essential clauses. So we're using the English language to turn subject and objects into tags, relate tag densities, and remove any redundancies or duplications. And we do that through conversation trees. Conversation trees are extremely important because they help predict conversation flow. They help understand what possible questions your customer might have and gets effective answers. And this process revolves around the heart of Mr. Higgins, which we call the rules of conversation. The first rule is to be concise. Going from long form, paragraph or list-like answers to short, concise, better, subject-based answers. The second is to minimize questions. Going from 6 interactions to 2 interactions. Getting your answer to the customer faster. The third is non-essential clauses. Now these are words or phrases highlighted between 2 commas. And as you can see in the example, this answer was originally 34 words long and scored 28 on the Flesch-Kincaid index. After this rule, it had 26 words and scored 34.2 on the Flesch-Kincaid index. Now, the Flesch-Kincaid index is an index for readability and tests the ease in which a customer can understand what you've written. The higher the score, the easier it is to understand. Be fast and convenient. A large amount of data takes longer to process, and this time can be the difference in your customer walking away and you losing out on sales. Provide a way out. Rather than having a customer search for answers in long paragraphs, try and bring the relevant information up top. Don't repeat. Try not to say the same thing again and again. Sometimes saying the same thing 3 different ways can result in your customer staying on your site. It gives better experience. So we learned that this is a language problem and not a technology problem. That this is about chatbot context, not about chatbot intelligence. And we coined this phenomena as conversation engineering. We want to make an automated tool for the 12 million active online stores, as said by TechCrunch. We used human-to-human rules for interaction and turned them into bot-to-human interaction rules, and made a process that allows you to test your scripts for readability and simplicity, leading to better scripts, which makes better bots. And the reason we want to do this is because live person chat support is extremely expensive. Chatbot chat is significantly cheaper, but also very difficult to implement. We started our research in June as an internship for 17-year-old students, and we were told to make a chatbot. A complete disaster. We went back to the drawing board in August and found direction. We started using frameworks, and in the end we decided on Botsify because it was the only framework that would integrate with our client's WordPress site. In September, we found more challenges, that there was a missing roadmap on how to create chatbot scripts. There was a lack of functional directive on how to operate them, and there was no path to chatbot context. In October, we won our country's ICT awards for the best in student category. In November, we rolled out our first bot on Facebook. Because of the positive response, we rolled it out on the client's website as well, and it's been answering questions for the past 12 days. We wanted to share our research and our findings online, so we went to Medium, an online publishing platform, and wrote not 1, but 2 articles on chatbots. And to our surprise, it got picked up by Chatbot's Life magazine. This is a magazine that chatbot developers follow to stay in tune with the recent developments in the chatbot world. Not only were the articles picked up, but one featured on the front page and was one of the top articles of the month. Our first article focused on conversation engineering and the Higgins design. The second focused on 7 essential questions an e-commerce site would need to answer in order to have an effective chatbot. And the responses we got were amazing. Hands down, one of the finest articles on chatbot engineering. We also got comments on how to apply this to different things, different aspects of life, such as synthesizing meeting minutes. And chatbot developers and websites that were using chatbots for the needs we wanted to correct reached out to us and asked us to share more information. But the best response we got was from Facebook. Not only was their Singapore division interested, they contacted the Association for Technology in Pakistan, who reached out to my father. They also showed that the Facebook headquarters in Menlo Park would also be interested in talking to us. And in the last 12 days, our articles have received over 1,300 views. And this means that the chatbot community agrees that conversation is part art and part magic. That language is real magic behind conversation, and that language is hard. But we've tried our best to document the process behind it, to document the science behind the art. And the reason this means so much to me is because it's an intersection of 3 of my major interests: user interface and user experience, the English language, and script writing. My name is Amin Fareed. I'm from Cedar College, Pakistan. Thank you very much.